Okay, this is another interesting new Protrek model, the Protrek PRT-B70BE-1. This limited edition night fishing series includes a resin band and a cloth band as well. And not only that, this Protrek basically has tons of other abilities. So don't go anywhere, let's see why this Protrek is so worth buying. Okay, hello and what's up everyone? Yes, today we are super excited to introduce you to one of the newest Casio Protrek models, the Protrek PRT-B70BE-1. And this model is one of the few Protrek models with the 200 meter water resistant. So it's not surprising that quite a lot of people are very excited about getting to know this Protrek model. Okay, the first thing you should know is that the size of this wad is quite big with a bezel width of 50.8mm, so it's definitely not a watch for everyone. Well, not to mention that the Protrek PRT-B70BE also comes with a very thick body that reaches 16.8mm. Okay, the second thing is the absence of the top solar features that are usually always present on Protrek models so far. However, the absence of this top solar feature on the Protrek PRT-B70, which is quite sophisticated, is actually considered an advantage of this outdoor watch. This means that Casio has been able to deliver modules that are increasingly power efficient while enhancing the features on their watches. So this would actually be a good thing because production costs will be lower, so that the selling price from Casio is getting cheaper. In addition, you no longer need to spend a lot of money when changing batteries. The Protrek PRT-B70 seems to be an ambitious project from Casio to prove their module technology is increasingly energy efficient. Because not only they remove the top solar feature, they actually present new features that usually are considered to drain power from the battery very quickly. An example is the mobile link feature that uses Bluetooth as a link from this Protrek watch to your smartphone. And the crazy thing is, Casio also claims that the lifetime of the battery can last up to 24 months. Okay, please install the Protrek Connected application on your smartphone to connect to the watch. There are several functions of this Protrek that you can access with your smartphone, such as a fishing function, step tracker, watch time, and other utilities. And to activate the fishing function, this application will ask you to choose a beach location that you can choose from the thousands of locations that have been provided by Casio. For example, if you plan to do your fishing activities in Banjarmasin, then you can enter the Indonesian territory and then choose the Banjarmasin area. After choosing a fishing spot, then you can send this location data to your smartphone. Okay, then the question is, why is this Casio Protrek PRT-B70 called an angler watch? In short, this PRT-B70 Protrek watch provides prediction about the most ideal fishing time you can do on the day. When the ideal fishing time is almost here, this watch will send a notification or fishing time alarm to remind you. Of course, this prediction is in accordance with the location you have selected in the Protrek Connected application on your smartphone. Casio has provided as many as 3,300 points along the world coast that you can choose according to your fishing location. And you know what? This Protrek PRT-B70 also comes with a step counter sensor and is able to calculate the data on the calories you burn. This sensor complements the three main sensors of the Protrek PRT-B70, compass, altimeter, and barometer. And in case you didn't know, the Protrek PRT-B70 comes with a different button format compared to the typical Protrek. On our right side position, there is only button for the digital compass and barometer. Unfortunately, you cannot find the button for the altimeter sensor, because it turns out that Casio has placed the connect button to replace the altimeter button in the middle. To activate the digital compass sensor is very easy just by pressing one time on the compass button at the 2 o'clock direction on this watch. The LCD display will automatically display the cardinal direction according to the direction indicated by 12 o'clock. To move the hands that cross over the LCD, press the light and mode buttons together so that the hands will move away temporarily. Overall, this Protrek PRT-B70 displays data and information that is very easy to read. This is of course thanks to the big dial on this Protrek watch. No doubt that this certainly makes us very comfortable during outdoor activities. And next we have the barometer sensor that can be also directly accessed with the barometer button, which is in the lowest position. The LCD will display the graph as well as the barometer number at the time. Unfortunately, to access the altimeter sensor will be a little complicated by pressing the mode button 2 times. And by pressing the mode button one more time, we will be taken to the temperature sensor, which will display the temperature around us. Okay, if the big size thing is not a problem for you, we honestly think this Protrek PRT-B70 will be a great tool to support your activities. Overall, this is a very decent watch to buy with a pretty nice design on the face. Obviously, the digital display is big enough to read whenever you need some information on the watch. Just look at how big the LCD screen is, and we have absolutely no problem reading the data, even while moving. This LCD display may not look big when compared to full digital watch model, but for an analog watch, we really admire the design that was built by Casio to make it easier for the customer. And you know what? The PRT-B70 also comes with a black aluminum bezel that can be rotated in 2 directions. You can clearly see that the outer side of the bezel is surrounded by resin material to withstand the impact that comes to the bezel. Obviously, you can use this watch not for only fishing but also for other outdoor activities such as camping, hiking, or trekking. The combination of this rotating bezel and the compass sensor on this watch will be quite useful if you lose your way while trekking or hiking. By the way, this limited edition PRT-B70BE-1 model also comes with a spare band made of cloth. The cloth band features a strip camouflage pattern made with retro-reflective and phosphorescent threads. It's a little thick and stiff, but will still be quite comfortable to wear. And the last thing we will discuss is the double LED lighting, which really surprised us. In our opinion, the lighting of the Protrek PRT-B70 is extraordinary both on the analog and LCD display. Okay, that's our review for this Protrek PRT-B70BE-1 model. This analog digital watch is very worth buying because the price is quite cheap and comes with many features. Okay, and that's our review for this Protrek PRT-B70BE-1 model. This analog digital watch is very worth buying because the price is quite cheap and comes with many features, except for the top solar feature that Casio has removed from this model. Thank you for watching this video and please subscribe to support our channel and see you on our next videos.